So, what if I told you that a tiny, maybe 10-second habit could completely change how your day goes? Seriously, we're not talking about some complicated hour-long routine. We're talking about a simple message, one that can actually prime your brain for success before your feet even hit the floor. Let's get into the surprising science behind this little morning ritual. Just picture it for a second. You wake up, and there's that soft morning light, and you just feel this calm, this sense of potential. The whole day is like a blank canvas, right? Those first few moments really truly do set the stage for everything else. But let's be real. For a lot of us, it is not that peaceful. It's the blare of an alarm clock, that immediate jolt of, oh my gosh, my to-do list, or just that classic heavy feeling of the Monday blues. If your morning feels more like a battle than a beautiful sunrise, trust me, you are in good company. So, what's the fix? Well, here's our game plan. We're going to break down the psychology of why a good start is so powerful, and then we'll get into the science of building momentum. After that, I'll hand you a full motivational toolkit, show you exactly how to craft your own perfect message, and finally, we'll look at how this one tiny habit can create this huge ripple effect in your life. Okay, first up, the power of the start. Because, starting your day on the right foot isn't just some cliche your grandma used to say. It's a legit, proven strategy. And the science behind it is actually pretty cool. The whole thing hinges on this psychological idea called priming. All it means is that whatever you see or hear first influences how you react to everything that comes next. So if you start your day with a positive thought, you're basically putting on a pair of positive colored glasses. You're setting your brain up to notice and create more good stuff all day long. And listen, this isn't just some feel-good theory. A study in the journal Emotion found that your mood in the morning has a direct line to your performance and how you interact with people for the rest of the day. And other research confirmed it, a good morning routine doesn't just make you happier at your job, it actually makes you more likely to be helpful to the people you work with. But a positive start is really just the beginning. The real magic, I think, is when you use that initial boost to build momentum. And this brings us to the science of it all, and the kind of wild power of feeling like you've already got a head start. Okay, so here's the secret sauce. Our brains are hardwired to want to finish things we've already started. We just love that feeling of completion. And that feeling of being partway there is an incredibly powerful motivator, even if that progress isn't, well, even if it's not totally real. There was this brilliant study with coffee shop loyalty cards that just nails this idea. Researchers gave one group a card that needed 8 stamps for a free coffee. They gave another group a 10-stamp card, but, and here's the trick, they pre-stamped 2 of the spots. Now, you and I know both cards need 8 more coffees, right? But the group that felt like they had a head start, the ones with the 2 free stamps, their completion rate was way, way higher. That little bit of phony progress created very real momentum. So, how do we create our own pre-stamped card for the day? Well, that's exactly where the good morning message comes in. Let's open up your motivational toolkit and look at the 3 main types of messages you can use. Okay, so first up, you've got inspirational and motivational messages. The easiest way to think about it is this. Inspirational messages are about the big picture. They make you think. Motivational messages are all about right now. They make you want to act. For instance, an inspirational message might be something like, "Today is a new canvas. Paint it brilliantly." See? It's kind of poetic. It gets you thinking about all the possibilities. But a motivational message, that's got a totally different energy. It's more like, seize the day. Your goals won't accomplish themselves. It's like a shot of espresso for your brain, pushing you to get up and go. And the third type is affirmations. Now, these are different. They're all about looking inward. They are short, powerful, personal statements you say to yourself to build up your own confidence and push back against that nagging voice of self-doubt. A classic affirmation would be something like, "I am capable, I am strong, and I will conquer today's challenges." You're not just reading a nice quote, you're actively stating a belief about who you are. You're reinforcing your own strength. Okay, so you get the why and you get the what. Now for the really good part, the how. Let's walk through a super simple guide to crafting your very own perfect morning message. It's really just a simple 6-step process. First, just decide on the tone. What do you need today? A gentle nudge or a big push? Second, keep it short, something you can read and absorb in like 10 seconds. Then, focus on positive, action-y words like achieve or create. From there, just start writing it out. a simple greeting, your positive message, and this is key, read it out loud. Make sure it feels right. Then finally, put it into action. Write it on a sticky note by your bed, set a reminder on your phone, just make it impossible to miss. And that last part, the sharing part, that brings us to something really powerful. This little habit doesn't have to just be for you. It actually has the power to create a ripple effect, turning from this private little thing you do into a source of collective energy. I mean, think about it. When you start your day primed for positivity, you carry that energy with you. Sharing a quick, uplifting message with your partner or your team at work, it can genuinely shift the tone of their whole day. And that, in turn, affects everyone they interact with. It just radiates outward, creating a better environment for everyone. And, of course, the morning message is the perfect first domino to knock over. You can build on that momentum with all sorts of other great morning habits, planning your day the night before, doing just a few minutes of exercise, or listening to some great music. Each good choice makes the next one that much easier. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds nice, but let's tackle those hurdles. If you're feeling a little skeptical, my challenge to you is just try it. 1 week, see how you feel. If you're worried you'll just forget, a simple daily reminder on your phone is your best friend. And if it feels a little awkward at first, that's totally normal. Just start by sending the message to yourself before you ever think about sharing it. And hey, for anyone out there who just dreads Mondays, I want to give you a new way to think about it. What does this number, 52, represent? That's how many new beginnings, how many fresh starts the work week offers you every single year. 52 chances to have a great week. In the end, it really all comes down to this one powerful idea, which Henry Ford captured perfectly. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. That very first thought you have in the morning is your first choice of the day. It's you deciding which one of those voices you're going to listen to. So there you have it. You've got the science, you've got the tools, and you know how to create that little bit of head start momentum. You can literally prime your own brain for a better day, every single day. So the only question left is, what's the first message you're going to send to yourself tomorrow?